Are you ready to stop feeling stuck, lost, or confused about what to do next in your career? Then the Manifest Your Career podcast is just right for you, with me, your host, Dr. Norma Reyes. The Manifest Your Career podcast offers you career advice that integrates your mind, body, and spirit. It's time you start listening to your own inner guidance. Tune in each week to learn how to combine your intuition, strategy, and logic so that you can manifest the career of your dreams. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 82, and today will be all about owning your day and why it's so important for you to own your day. And of course, I will be helping you start a daily routine or ritual to help you create a more intentional day. Those that are finding themselves burnt out, overwhelmed, is because the day ran them. So if you are finding yourself burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed, part of it is that you are allowing the day to run you versus you owning your day. Every day you wake up, I'm pretty sure that you're not thinking, I want to make this the worst day possible. Or I'm going to see how shitty I can make today. I'm pretty sure that is not how you are waking up. No one says that. But without planning your day intentionally, basically you're leaving your day to run you. So this episode is all about owning your day so that you can manifest the career of your dreams. Just like it's important for you to have a plan for your money, you need to have a plan for your time. You need to be intentional about your day, intentional about how your day, your time is going to go. I understand that hearing you need to plan your day or be intentional can sound overwhelming, a little unsexy, but I will help you overcome that. I'm going to make it simple for you. So go grab a journal, any journal, piece of paper, whatever you can find. Let's start creating your daily routine. This can be something you do in the morning, midday, or evenings, whatever works for you. When I started creating my routines, I did it by trial and error, something you'll have to do. Even now, I still do it by trial and error. Sometimes things magically come together. Like for me, waking up at 6 a.m. So starting this year in 2023, I started waking up at 6 a.m. by accident. So prior to this year, I would have never ever thought that I would be a wake up an hour before everybody else person, because that just wasn't me. And what makes it even funnier is that at the beginning of January 2023, I had listened to Mel Robbins talk about having to wake up an hour early. And I was like, never. That's never going to be me. And a few weeks later, I literally was waking up an hour earlier. Why? Or how did that happen? Why is easy, because I wanted to be able to do my morning routine uninterrupted. But how it happened was really unplanned. My husband and son had both wanted to wake up early so that they could start their day early, be able to walk to school and not feel rushed in the morning. They set the alarm at 6 a.m. and I said, if I hear that alarm and you guys don't wake up, I'm going to be really upset. Well, the alarm went off. They didn't wake up, but guess who did? And guess who's still waking up? So I really got to thank them for that. And, well, here I am now. So today I'm going to help you get started on creating your morning routine. So back in May of 2019, I had just finished my PhD. I told my boss at the time, now what am I going to do with my time? And, He laughed. He's like, "You'll find something to do." And I did. I started thinking about hobbies, what I could do for fun. I remembered I really enjoyed doing calligraphy in high school. So I came across brush lettering. I started practicing that. And then I came to bullet journaling and read a whole book about that. And it was about living your life more intentionally. Then in 2020, I did my first bullet journaling workshop, both online and live before COVID. I mean, I was on fire. Like, I could see my days coming to life, like what I had been doing 6 months before, what I wanted my ideal day to be like. And that's really what I was teaching my clients then. And I still teach my clients now on how to create an ideal day for themselves, because you can't really ever reach a goal without having a target. So in order for you to have good intentional days, you have to have something to shoot for, right? We create career visions, we create vision boards, but do you create one for your day, right? The vision board is for, for maybe it's for a month, maybe it's for a year, maybe it's for a couple of years, but are you creating a vision for your day? And before you start to feel a little overwhelmed by it, we're not going to actually do the habits yet. What you're going to start with is just going to create an ideal day for yourself. What would that look like? So grab that journal and let's get writing. First thing you want to write on there is morning. Pause this if you need to. Write down how you want your morning to go. Your ideal morning. What time are you waking up? And don't get caught up on like, this isn't going to happen. There's no way. Let that all go. This is about you writing how you want your morning to go. You can put a wake up time. You can put I wake up naturally when I feel ready and refreshed. You can put an actual time. Then begin to list the things that you do after you wake up. Are you stretching? Are you doing a light meditation? Are you doing yoga? Are you journaling? Doing some gratitude? Whatever it is that you are doing from the time you wake up to a couple of hours later. Are you having breakfast? What are you eating? Is it a light breakfast? Is it a full breakfast? Whatever it is that you want that is fun and exciting. So go ahead and pause if you need to. Okay, great. So hopefully you have about 5 to 10 things there on how you want your ideal day or ideal morning to unfold. Now, next, I want you to make another line and write afternoon. It can be on the same page or the next page. What's most important is just don't overthink this. This is not a time for overthinking. This is just a time of like, oh my gosh, this is how I would want my perfect ideal morning to go. This is how I want my afternoon to go. This could be a weekday, a weekend, whatever day you want to focus on. I personally have different ideal days for my weekdays and different for the weekend. So you can do that as well, but start with one, whichever one you want to do, and then go from there. So now, same thing for the afternoon. What are you doing in the afternoon? It's now midday. Are you taking a lunch? Are you taking a walk during lunch? What are you eating? Who are you with? What are these activities that are going on during this time? Take a moment to pause this here and come back when you're ready. All right, great. Now, do a third line or do a third page and write down evening and list the things that you are doing that you got done. Maybe you finished a relaxing evening sitting in the living room, drinking coffee, maybe not coffee. I drink coffee at any time of day, but maybe you're drinking tea, whatever it is that you are doing, who's with you, who are you helping with, anything else that comes to mind. write down what you are doing there. I know I always say who's with you because I'm thinking about my own kids and my husband, but you might be single, you might have a pet, you might have plants, whatever it is that you're doing in the evening. Maybe you're talking to your plants. I like to talk to my plants. Sometimes I feel like I haven't talked to them in a while and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for neglecting you. I'm looking at my plants right now. They probably like, who cares? Stop. But whoever you talk to, or yeah, we should talk to. It doesn't matter if you're single. You can still talk to your plants. You can talk to your spirit guides. You can talk to God, the universe, whoever you want to talk to. And so now, after looking at what you wrote, what does your ideal day look like? And make sure that it's stuff that seems exciting and fun. Write things that you do want to do, not things you don't want to do. So for example, I'm not a cook. I can cook. I'll make myself breakfast. I make small things for me to eat here and there. I mean, I wouldn't starve. And sometimes I can make some really good dishes, but it's not something that I love to do. So I wouldn't write cook an amazing breakfast for myself because that's not something that I like to do. I don't find it enjoying. I would write something more along that I ate an amazing breakfast, filled with fruits and light proteins and whatever else, right? I enjoy doing. So make sure that you go back and if you wrote anything that seems like a drag, don't put it on your ideal day list. Just don't do it. Take it off. Okay. Now that you have your ideal day, I want you to make sure that it's things that you want to do and that are fun and that you are thinking like, dang, I can't wait to wake up and do all of these things, right? Kind of like vacation time, except vacation time can sometimes be a little stressful for some. So now you have your ideal day, right? You have this plan. And before you start thinking that maybe, how am I going to do this? I got this ideal day that seems like, nope, it's not going to happen. What I want you to do is focus on either your morning, your afternoon, or your evening and create a routine around what those things are. So, for example, I have a pretty solid morning routine. I wake up, do the hygiene stuff, come into my office, and I do yoga, meditation, journal. Sometimes I make coffee between meditation and journaling. Sometimes I journal first. But those are the things that I'm doing. And then, I get my day started in regards to helping my husband get the kids ready for school and make myself breakfast, make the kids breakfast, and then I start my day at work. So all of those things are the things that I would say are my morning routine that I'm doing. So then when you're looking at your ideal day, you got to ask yourself, what do I need to do to make my ideal reality? Pick one morning, afternoon, evening, where you will start to implement something. One or two things. It's important that you keep it small because if you try to create a whole morning routine or a whole evening routine for yourself, you're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to feel stressed out. And then you'll do it for like 2 days and then be like, I'm done. So, baby steps. Pick one or two things that you're going to start doing every day. Something that I do in my mornings is I also do a planner. I have a planner that I use where I write down, I look over my schedule so that I am fully aware of what I'm doing, and not just for work, but for my kids, for my business, for whatever I have going on. And it really just prepares me mentally to know how much energy the day is going to take. So pick one or two things that you can do every day to start owning your day, to being more intentional on how you want your day to go, how you want to spend your time, and really so that you can manage your energy for the day. So there you go. Take it small. If you have any questions about this, because I know it can feel like a lot, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram at Manifest Your Career because I want you to be successful. I know that by me owning my day every day, I can achieve what I want. And I want each of you to achieve your dreams too, especially manifesting the career of your dreams. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for listening to the Manifest Your Career podcast. Are you ready to take action today? Visit manifestyourcareer.com to get started and schedule a free discovery call with me and gain clarity today.